Howdy, gang. Tiger's back again, and so soon. And I was going to say something, but I forgot. Oh man, I gotta stop watching Star Trek. So I have more stuff to show you from numerous hauls from the past couple of weeks, 2 or 3 weeks. Because I'm just doing them 1 by 1, 2 by 2, 3 by 3 instead of 100 by 100, which is what I should be doing, right? Today, Wednesday, the day before my next live sale, tomorrow morning at, oh never mind, by the time you see this, the live sale will be over. But then there will be another live sale next Thursday. And I'm trying to keep my live sales on Thursdays at 11 AM Eastern, even though right now that's 8 AM my time, which really bites. Which is why I'm such a stickler. Did I already mention that? About 500 times? All you resellers, please remember, it's the summer. It's EDT, not EST, when you post your times, Eastern time. Or MST, unless you're in Arizona and you post the daylight time. MST in Arizona, unless you're in Colorado or anywhere else in the mountain time zone, where they do adjust to daylight time. Because I'm in mountain time and Colorado's in mountain time. But I'm in MST, Mountain Standard Time, and Colorado's in MDT, Mountain Daylight Time. So they're an hour ahead of me. I'm an hour behind Colorado. Which doesn't mean I change to Pacific Time. No, we do not change to Pacific Time. We stay in Standard Time, while everybody else changes to Daylight Time. That's a big difference. So if you have a sale at, or a live anything at 6 PM, and you actually do an Eastern, and who knows where, Indiana or Abilene or all these states over there on the right hand side of the country. But you know what? I came here to talk about a haul, right? Because today I actually went all the way to South Tempe to pick up 3 items from an online auction. Normally I try and purchase more items than just 3, because to drive all the way across the valley for 3 items, well, this wasn't all the way across. Ironically, it was just a mile or so north of my doctor's office, where I have to go on Friday. Well, I sure went on Monday, but I was too busy, so I figured I'll go Friday for my shots. I may just postpone and go on Monday anyways, next Monday. But that's funny. So it's like, okay, I should have been able to do it both on the same day, but unfortunately there is no allergy shots on Wednesday. Allergy shots are Monday, Tuesdays, and Fridays, and I always go Mondays or Fridays. Sometimes I go Tuesdays, but usually Mondays or Fridays. Anyways, that has nothing to do with anything. Back to the haul. So what was I saying? I was saying I drove halfway across the valley. Not. For 3 pictures. And normally, or a lot of times, I get disappointed because the pictures on the internet don't look, you don't see everything, you don't see the little cracks and dings that these items have. I fell for a real sad milk glass pitcher. I bought a whole box of milk glass last year, I think it was. It's been a while. And because this one pitcher was part of the lot, I wanted that pitcher. That was really cool. And then I picked it up and I got the pitcher and I found out it was broken. I took it right back to Guccieville. It was, I mean, I think the handle was broken off or something, so they glued it back on, but you could tell. You could see. So that was a bummer. What you gonna do? This time it was the opposite. This time it was actually, I was surprised in a good way. Because those pictures I picked up, oh my gosh. The one I really was the reason why I bought this lot is this one here. It's bigger than I thought it would be. Because the picture itself is not that big, but the frame, and it's signed and numbered. But look at her. She would go perfectly with my painting I have here in the living room, except she's too small to hang on that wall. That wall needs to have big pictures. So I may hang her on the other wall, but still in the living room. The other one, I had no clue what it was going to be. It's this one. And it's one of those floating frames, or well, they framed it like a floating picture. I absolutely love this piece, and it is signed and numbered as well. And on the back there is a dedication to the person they gave it. There was a gift to, what was their name? Happy Holidays, Loon Barn, something. There was obviously a Christmas gift to this person. And that third one is this one. This one does not have a glass, and I believe it's on purpose, because it does not look like the glass broke out, but then who knows, because it is like a 3D thing. This is indented in there, and this is signed too, and this is very, very modern art, I would say. Reminds me of those pictures that they do, you see in the movies when they go to the shrink and they're supposed to look at these pictures of blobs, and then they're supposed to interpret, to say what they see in them. That's what this makes me think of. And then it's got something written on the back. I have no idea what that means. It's a beautiful piece though. The only downside is because it doesn't have a frame, it tends to get a little dirty. There's a little mark there. It tends a little dirty on the outside because it's a white matte. And again, I don't know if it had the frame glass. I don't know if it had a glass or not. I'm thinking it did not though. It does not look like anything broke out or anything is missing. But it's a beautiful piece. I absolutely love this piece. And then of course I stopped at Kewell, and you see that you will have seen that video by now. And here is the haul from that experience. I got the Gracia. Now the frame itself is pretty shot, so I will take it out of the frame and sell it without the frame. And it does have the sticker on the back, because I don't know if that's an officially sanctioned sticker or if someone just typed it up and stuck that sticker on there for recognition. But the picture itself is beautiful, and once I take it out of the frame, it's gonna look a lot nicer. I tend to want to keep it in the frame until I sell it, because it shows better with a frame, except the reflection. But it's easier for me too, because if I have a loose piece of paper, I'm more likely to it's more likely to have an accident. And this is the big piece here. It's got a little scene with a tent. Looks like it's a beautiful piece, and it is professionally framed too. It's a beautiful piece. I just fell in love with this. I do not need any more of these in my house, in my life, but this will go on my wall. Unless someone would like to purchase it. Please feel free, let me know if you're interested. I can always say no, right? And this piece needs a cleaning really bad, but I'm thinking I should Google it and look it up and see if I can clean it myself. It's really just dusty, and you can only see it on the snow where I touched it, or where it, you know, when I'm from taking it home, I already saw that there's a lot of big gray dust of thing. What is it called? Well, you know what I mean. Thing of dust on this picture. But isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Is that the moon? Rising moon behind the clouds. Now, it's not the best quality, but it's certainly a better quality than I will ever be able to paint. It is signed right there, 1980. Irwin. I just fell in love with this thing, and I don't know why, but I did. Again, the frame is not in that good shape, but I'll probably just hang it up the way it is. Then there are a few more items I picked up last week or the week before. Some of these are from that, what was it called? Estate sale that I went to on Sunday. This one is a very sad story, because I fell in love with that piece. And I was hoping to be able to find someone else who would fall in love with it. It's just like me. It is just so beautiful. And it looks perfect, doesn't it? Right? Yeah. No. And whoop, stop, rewind, be kind, rewind, remember? Any of you who have a certain age and remember Blockbuster videos? Right there. Right here is a piece missing. It doesn't feel sharp though. I don't know if they actually did something to unsharpen it, but I figured if they were aware of it, they would have glued it back on rather than done something. Maybe it's just not meant to feel sharp. Can hardly see it though. So any of you interested in this piece, I will let it go for a very, very, very low price because it's damaged. Yet, it is nice enough to where it's still going to be used, especially if you just sit it somewhere in your house towards, you know, with the back to the wall or something, or on a shelf. You won't even see it because even now, right there it is. Yep. But it took me forever to figure that out. It was really hard to see. So email me, tigers.times.treasures@gmail.com. And there's a couple of pieces from last weekend that I love these. These are more of these smelly things. I have a whole collection of these by now. I need to start selling some. And they are both signed. And they look like they're the same, but this one's a little bit bigger than the other one. Just a little bit. So I don't know if they should go as a set. You tell me. So the other ones where you put like oils or something inside, and then you have these kind of wooden type sticks or bamboo sticks or whatever they are, and stick them in there, and they kind of like, I don't know, make it smell good. I don't know how that works, but I know that's what people do. And then there are two pieces, and you know what? I forgot one box that I was going to show you. Because I have this piece. I got these salamanders and these geckos all running around my privacy fence over there. Someday I'm going to take this camera and set it up over there and just film these guys go. It's so cute. So there's a cigarette box that goes with this piece. Which this would probably be, I don't know if it's supposed to be an ashtray. It doesn't have an indent, or for matches. It's the same thing. I go together. Maybe the cigarette box is not a cigarette box, but I've seen it as a cigarette box listed. And what am I gonna do? I'll keep going, and then I'll do another whole video another time. I'm a dork. And I got this piece. It's kind of a Fenton-esque, but it's not marked. And funny thing is that the stopper is a different color. Now there's two explanations. A, it was made to be a different color. B, this is the one that came with it broke and they replaced it with a different color. I do not see any marks on the bottom though. So if it is Fenton, then it is from before they marked it. Or after? Before. And I have this little piece. It's a very small one, but it's a real nice one. So this goes with these, I'm thinking. So these will go as a set. These two will belong together. This one, I don't know if it's part of it, but it goes with it. So I'm going to do this as a set. And I did find from Coma. Ain't those cool? I love, love, love this. And the feel of it. It feels so soft and smooth, kind of velvety. Yeah, it's amazing. So I found that, and I found two matching little leaf dishes to go with it. So that's another set that I picked up that last weekend. Was it last weekend? Weekend before last. This one I've had, I think I picked it up from the estate too. I just absolutely love this. And there's the mark on it. I just absolutely love this design. Isn't that beautiful? And it still has some of the gold. I mean, a little bit of the gold is rubbed off, but that's only a good thing. That means it was loved. It was not just shoved away into a shelf to be looked at. It was used. It's just such a beautiful piece. I love these pieces. And this was supposed to go on my jewelry sale last week, and I forgot about it. It's a little jewelry box. I may put that'll be probably in a sale coming up. I was thinking about putting together a little jewelry, mystery box. Maybe I'll use that and put some jewelry in there and sell the whole thing filled with jewelry. Then I got this little jewelry bag. I also purchased specifically a grab bag for the sale, and then I never used any of these pieces. Now this one is the one why I bought this grab bag. It is very handmade. Unfortunately my name is not Bill, but I guess I can pretend. Very handmade little bracelet. Feels like aluminum. So someone actually made this. I don't know if any Bill would really want to wear this. It looks kind of flowery and it looks small. I wonder if Bill was a child. But it is, I just love it. I love the handmade part of it. Then there is another one of those little copper things. I know they were popular not too long ago, when people were thinking that they had like healing things going on. This one I don't know what that is. That looks like it should have a picture of something inside. Maybe not. And all the other stuff in here. There's some poiple. There is a poiple thing. It's a little, whoops. What is this? Oh well, sticking together here. No, it's, I don't know if that's supposed to be an earring or if that's, because I don't know if these go together or not. This looks like a clip-on earring thing. So, but it's not, it does not have the second one. Oh yeah, there it is. It does have the second one. So it is, these are earrings that have poiple. I mean, and then there's this little charm bracelet. This may be an upcoming sale too. All sorts of little charms. And this one actually, whoops, wrong side, wrong way. Like this charm here. This, and I didn't bring my little whiteboard. It's dated 1963-64. Not sure if I can get it to focus. No. It says 63-64 Beta Chai. So that must be a university thing on this lady here. And that one is a master plan for greatness. So this is obviously something that has to do with the university student. So, and there's an owl. There's an owl. Right? Ah, there. So, that was that. Then I picked up this piece, and the bottom is inside too, but it does have a bottom. One of those where you can put like a little tea light or a little candle in and light it up. I just liked it. It's, I don't know, I like those little pieces. And another piece I picked up today. You know, I do not, well, Merry Christmas. Ain't that cute? That's gonna have to wait till later in the year. That's gonna go into the Christmas sale. Of course, we could do a Christmas in July sale. Some people do that. And of course I picked up my kitty, because it's got a poiple face. It's just for me because it's cool, for the cool factor. It's nothing old, it's new, and it's made in Indonesia. At least it's not made in China. No offense to you Chinese people, but yeah, it's kind of, yeah, I don't want to sound too rude, but for these purposes I prefer not made in China, because that's just too new and too mass produced. Even though Taiwan is desirable again, and Taiwan is part of China as well. I mean, they are independent, but they're still technically part of China. I think they're right now having some struggles where China wants to more rule over Taiwan, who says, we're staying independent. So we'll see. Oops. And then here's the pug. I don't think I showed you the pug yet, did I? It's the cast iron pug. I think I may bring that to a sale with Misty at some point. I think I have pug fans there who would really love to have this piece. But right now I don't want to sell it. Right now I just want to keep it. It's so cute, even though it's not a kitty. It's a cast iron Puggy Puggy. Oh, he's so cute. Yeah. Or she. She hasn't told me. Then there is Temptations. Now, I do not normally pick up Temptations, but this snowflake pattern is very desirable because they don't make it anymore. That's an old pattern. And this one is in excellent shape. It is a little thinner than the pieces nowadays are too. It feels different. It feels more like porcelain. And it has a lid and it has the stand. That's probably gonna go on eBay, or maybe I'll just list it locally on Marketplace. Then I picked up these salt and pepper shakers that don't have the stoppers on the bottom, but I just love them. Oh, the battery. Okay, gang, we're almost done anyways. I had one more item which will be in the next haul video. And we are going to call it quits for today. You all know the deal. You all keep it real. Kaboom.